Good morning everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today Monday 17th of July. Let's go through the pairs. We have 28 pairs to go through, see what happened on Friday. USD JPY, as you can see, it looks like price is bouncing at this level. Now yesterday it closed in green for us. Today's looks like it's going against that. It almost missed my TP here, unfortunately. So for now, there is nothing to do. My strategy, we don't really act on open candle. So yesterday it closed in red slightly, but it hasn't really moved against us. So today, if it bounces back and come back, we can continue with this move. Unfortunately, we missed TP yesterday. Friday. So USD JPY, as you can see on Friday, we almost hit TP, but it missed it and it closed against us in red. Now today, I'll wait for it to come back and to close break even. If it's moving aggressively in my direction, then I'll just wait for it to continue in my direction. We'll see. For now, I'm just gonna leave an alert here. Wait for price to come back for a week or a continuation to the downside. USD CAD, we didn't trade my strategy, but we had the second strategy with the hedging. We closed our hedge. This would have been a good opportunity to close the sell position and open a buy for a bounce at this zone and move this out of the way. But we didn't do that. I think the reason we didn't do that is because I had a suspicion that it's gonna break through, so we were here. I did not expect a bounce at this level, since I assume it's already bounced there. But you never know what happens in the market. Okay, so the condition we are in now for our second strategy is we've closed the buy and we're in the sell. So I'm gonna maintain this sell until either the price continues down and I can close this in profit, or if it comes back up to here, shows signs of breaking out to the upside, and I close this with a small loss and enter a buy. That's for the hedging. For my strategy, this is definitely a strong candle, and let's see if we can get on in this move, maybe somewhere about here, 1-to-1. All right, so technically, we can get 1-to-1 to the previous zone. So let's maintain that. So we enter here, USD CHF. All right, so we have a winner in USD CHF. Now this happened with a Thursday move, but it didn't really quite reach our TP, and on Friday it did. So this is a winner. There's no new entry for today since we don't have a strong candle. So this could be simply a pause followed by continuation, or this could be a complete reversal. No one knows. AUD CHF, we didn't have a trade on Friday with this, but as you can see, it bounced at this location and went up to this zone, and it bounced again. So for the second strategy, it looks like we were in a buy here. We went up there, came back down, and we didn't take profit here. Looks like I haven't followed the second strategy on this one. Since it's already moved quite a bit, I'm just gonna delete these entries. But for the second strategy, new entries would be a buy at this zone, again for expectation for a bounce to the upside, and with a hedge placed below the zone. Team's strategy, quite unlikely, but let's have a look. So I'll move to the downside. We need to wait for a break of a structure. No break of a structure yet. AUD New Zealand, we already took profit here on the first day on this week. We didn't enter on Friday for this one because there was no strong candle. Now, on the other hand, is a strong candle, and I kind of quite like this for a move to the downside. Follows the previous momentum and looks at this zone. It's not gonna hold. So I'm gonna sell here. Stop loss behind the candle. I'm gonna give it a little bit more space in case it comes back up again, and we're gonna close 1-to-1. All right, AUD CAD is still going. There's not much for us to do. Might reach here before bounce, or might just bounce here before reaching the zone. No way to know, but we're following this momentum from Thursday. AUD USD, it's a good opportunity to sell on this candle. It's a great bounce and a strong candle showing great momentum. So we sell, right? The market is stop loss before the strong bearish candle, take profit after 1-to-1. So we'll see what happens with this one. AUD GPY. Now this one I closed this break even already, so that's gone. Friday it didn't bounce much on Friday, so I can't really say this is a strong candle because it's, you know, it's not. So might want to pause here and break out, might want to bounce today, but until it does, we got nothing. Let's go down. This is a good pause for a second strategy. For the second strategy, we could put a sell here. If the price comes back for a retest, and we can sell, and the buy hedge will be placed right above. Teams method. Let's have a look, see if we got anything in Teams method. So we're making kind of a higher high, and now we're making lower lows. We had a break of this structure, close bullish, now it looks bearish. Technically we can enter following this bounce since it's making a lower highs. Place here based on Teams strategy and needs to be above previous structure, which is this one already here. We simply do a 1 to 2. Let's see what happens. All right, New Zealand CAD is moving in our direction from Friday. There's nothing for us to do. Just gotta see if it reaches our TP. New Zealand CHF. All right, so this looks like yeah, so we're in three positions here. Second strategy, this buy. We're in Teams method. Teams in a buy position for a 1 to 2, and mine is for a 1-to-1. Friday it was just indecision, so not much movement there. Today it's can't really tell today until it closes, so we leave it be. If it closes in our red today, we come back for the risk management. New Zealand USD. All right, so this requires risk management now. So my original idea was like it's a strong candle, strong bullish candle, and I bought on Friday assuming that it's broken out of this zone, but doesn't look like, because it's pausing and reversing, so it's reacting to the zone but a little bit higher. That just means there are sellers entering market here, which is not good. Since it's closed in the red, I'm gonna set a alert just near my entry, wait for price come up to create a wick, and then I close at break even if possible, or as close to break even as possible. New Zealand JPY hasn't moved much since Thursday. We'll maintain this position since it hasn't closed into the red yet. Euro pound is very tight. I already had 2 losses here last week, and it's just bouncing up and down with this craziness. So I'm not touching this. We're in a buy for a second strategy, but my strategy, I'm not touching this until it breaks out of these zones. This buy though, we close it when the price reaches this level. So from one zone to another, that's how I trade the second strategy. And Teams method doesn't have anything until it moves to a zone. So we'll leave that be. Euro CHF. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do with the second strategy here. First of all, our Thursday was we already hit TP for that, so leave that be. Euro CHF. Looks like price broke out, come back for a retest. I might continue down. So we've got 2 sell hedges here. Since price has come back, we're gonna close this buy position at a small loss and close this bigger position at a bigger loss, right? And then maintain these 2 sells since the potential to go down is more right now. So there's a higher chance for the price to it's broken out, come back for a retest, high chance for it to go down. We'll maintain these sells. If the price comes back up, break here, then we enter buy hedge 2 positions for these sells. Let's go down 15 minutes, see if Teams has a strategy here.